Okay, we've been following the power lines. Little outline of what we're doing and where we're going. We started over here at these power lines, and we have been following them. We did a little run through here. We've just gone through this wood. We're now in this open area here. 86, which is this one. 61, 86, 61. We're here. But if you notice, I'm a wee bit on the hungry side, and I saw over there a goat. So we might as well do a little quick, keeping reference to where the power lines are so we don't get lost. Let's go find this blooming goat. Where did this goat go? Here, goaty, 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 goaty. It was around here somewhere. Let's hope it hasn't disappeared, otherwise might be a zombie near that shed. You'd think I'd be able to spot a goat. Where'd it go? You looking at the map, starting to record. Blooming goat's disappeared. And it has, Blooming goat has disappeared completely. This happens sometimes. Goats, well, all animals, along with zombies and along with spawn, is a product of your own computer. In other words, the server doesn't put them in, your computer puts them in. And then your computer tells the server where they are so they can be transmitted to anybody else within the area. Quick check around here to see if there's a thing came around here. I was going to show you how to deal with livestock, but that's not going to work. Oh well. Back to following power lines. Where did that blooming goat go? I saw a goat and I'm hungry. I want to eat a goat. Goat. Ah, there it is. Little bugger. Fast runners, goats. So, yeah, I am going to show you what happens. How to deal with livestock. As you can see, my knife and fork in the bottom left-hand corner, sorry, bottom right-hand corner is red. It's goat time. A couple of things. I personally cannot fire unless I'm first person, and for some strange reason I can't talk and shoot at the same time. Never have been able to. He's down. So this bit, you need a knife. That's why you need the hunting knife, because without the hunting knife you cannot gut an animal. By the way, you can hatchet an animal. Gear. You have 3 slots, 3 pieces of meat. Now, we need a fire to cook it. So, remembering that we're actually supposed to be following these power lines, we shall go to a wood near the power line, so we're going to go into that one and we're going to get some wood. And this is why you need a hatchet. Although the hatchet's probably the best weapon for anti-zombies, it's also very much needed for getting wood. Occasionally you'll find wood. If you don't have a hatchet, you'll find wood piles in various different buildings. Also, on certain locations on the map, there are oil drums that you can set a fire to. They can also be used for cooking meat. So once we are in the wood, we can get some timber. Now, this is where we've got to play with our inventory, because you notice all this is full. So what I'm going to do is I need 2 slots free for the timber. So we've got the bag open, we go to the blood, I'm going to move the blood over, and I suppose we'll move the morphine. We'll move the morphine over, let's move the painkillers over. I now have 2 slots free. Click on my hatchet, right click, harvest wood. See, we now have, occupying 2 slots, some timber. We right click on the matches, make a fireplace, and it disappears and we do the normal little routine. So We now created a fireplace. We back up a little bit. There is the fireplace. Scroll, light fire. We have flame, way. And then we look at it. Hang on. And cook meat. Fires are useful if you get cold. If you're unwell, they'll help warm you up. They give you light. Downside is at night they can be seen from miles away. Put out the fire. Now when we look in our inventory, the 3 meats, I had one in there before, are now cooked. So, eat. Nom nom nom. Puts our blood up and also puts food up. So, again, still following the power lines. So if you watch this video in isolation, you're trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing, I'm using power lines as navigational aids to get you from the interesting places on the map. Power lines. There is a power station at Electro. Guess what? Electro. Yeah, that's where the power station is. Power lines run from Electro in 2 directions. Let's move in close enough so we see the power lines. We have 3 power lines leaving Electro. This one goes all the way up to Solnici. That is the most northerly place you can spawn in, is around here. I've spawned in here a few times. So if you go up, go inland, you can then follow that power line all the way down to Electro. Yeah. These 2 leaving Electro. The left hand one goes to Cherno. And the right hand one goes to Zelena. But we are following this one. We're around here somewhere. Novi, Starry, that's where the military spawn is. Definitely going to be popping in there. But all the way down, past Electro, to the substation here. Power lines. It's how you get about if you don't have a map. If you don't have a compass, you don't have GPS, you don't have a map, follow the power lines. They'll pretty much always take you somewhere interesting. They'll take you to the cities. Well, they'll always take you to a substation which is going to be near the cities, because that's what substations are like. So we shall leave this here, coming over this hill. Talk to you in a bit.